Live, love Africa. What's your excuse for not coming? Please subscribe.
Hello, I'm Dynasty Mir.
Greetings, everyone. It is Dynasty Mir, Search for Uhuru. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, make sure you go to dynastymir.com. Again, make sure you go to dynastymir.com and buy some merchandise. This is the Africa is the Now shirts. Again, Africa is the now. It's not the future. Well, it is the future, but it's definitely the now. So go and buy your merchandise. Also, buy a book. I'm an author. I've written several books. So while you're at dynastymir.com, buy some books. I would greatly appreciate it. While you're at dynastymir.com, make sure you join our email list. Again, make sure you join our email list so you can stay up to date in regards to what's going on with Dynasty Mir. Like, share, and subscribe to the content, please. Again, like, share, and subscribe to the content. Help us, support us. We would greatly appreciate your support. So get those likes in, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share as well. Patreon, become a monthly Patreon. Support Black media. So please consider donating once a month via Patreon. So we can continue to tell our own narrative and share our own story as far as Black media is concerned. Today's topic. And I could be wrong, okay? I could be wrong. There could be other platforms where the parents of these Division I college athletes, specifically football players, have been vocal in regards to how they feel the season should play out because of this coronavirus pandemic. But me personally, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Let me know. It just feels very weird and very odd that these parents of these D1 athletes have been quiet, very quiet in regards to their children playing football in this upcoming season due to coronavirus. And I have a theory why they're quiet. I think I know the reason. I could be wrong. I'm going to give my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I completely understand. But I played football at the University of Georgia and also ran track. I was Albert Horton Hollis the second then. I'm now Dynasty Abefe Adewale Amir. So I blew my knee out. I was highly recruited. USA Today, first team All-American. Parade, first team All-American. Division IV High School Athlete of the Year coming out of California. Don't believe me? Look it up. And so, first team Reebok High School All-American, number 1 rated running back coming out of California, just to let you know, all right? So, I remember, I blew my knee out. I blew my knee out. Tore everything in my knee, ACL, LCL, PCL, ripped my hamstring off from the bone. Also, I stretched a nerve that controls the flexion of my foot. So I never recovered. I wasn't the same. So I ended up quitting football and I wanted to run track full time. And I remember telling my father that I was going to quit football. And he told me, he said, Albert, this is when I was Albert. He said, Albert, it's okay if you don't make it to the NFL. And I was like, okay. Why am I giving you this story, sharing this story with you? We have to understand that a lot of these parents, uncles, aunties, sisters, brothers, cousins of these D1 athletes consider their family member who's playing ball at LSU, Auburn, Georgia, UCLA, USC. They see them as a meal ticket, as a way out. And if there's no football season, it's going to be a longer wait for them to come up. Now we know that there's the statistics and the percentages are so low in regards to those who actually make it to the NFL. But if you're recruited to go to a D1 school, I don't care if it's Ball State, I don't care what it is, those family members and those friends assume that you're going to make it to the NFL. And that when you go to the NFL and you make all that money, that you're going to bring that money back, circulate it around the hood, circulate it around the family, buy cars, buy houses, take everybody shopping at Lenox Mall or whatever mall, Galleria in Houston, whatever, pop tags. You know, I get a Louis bag, you get a Louis bag, you get a Louis bag. That's what they're counting on. So they're quiet. That, in my opinion, that's why I feel as if they're quiet. Me being a coronavirus survivor, I caught coronavirus myself. You know, I'm about enjoying life, but it depends on the circumstances and the settings you're in. It makes no sense. Now, I'm not extreme. Some people are like, you shouldn't even go outside. I'm like, no. Go enjoy life. But there's certain activities because of coronavirus that you should not engage in. And one of them is football. Me personally, I think sports there should be no season. It doesn't make sense. Because I'm going to tell you, it takes one person to pass away. And I'm in shape. And it did a number on me. It takes one person to pass away. Then this situation is going to get worse. But if we look at the bigger picture, you know, outside of, you know, black children. I remember when I was in college and we would get our Pell Grants and like our we play football, you got a Pell Grant or a bowl checks. And I remember 18 and 19-year-old children, we were kids. I mean, we're looking back, I'm 38 now. I look back, I was a kid. Them having to send their money home to their parents. And that it didn't make any sense. Like, your parents are supposed to send money to you. You're not supposed to send money to your parents. But they had to send their bow check home. They had to send their Pell Grant home. I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. So, for a lot of these young 18 and 19-year-olds, the pressure's on. And what sucks, you know, these parents have made so many mistakes in their lives. They've made so many mistakes, self-inflicted mistakes, these parents, that they're betting that they put the pressure on their kids who are going to college to take up out of the grave that they dug themselves. That's where we're at with this. You don't understand the amount of pressure that's on these children. Again, the mistakes that these adults have made in life, they are hoping and applying pressure to their children who are playing D1 football to help them fix the mistakes that they made. I'm being for real. That's what you're dealing with. So that's why they've been very quiet. Again, I could be wrong. There could be other platforms. I could be wrong, and I'm just missing out. I'm just missing. I'm not tuning into the right station. I don't know. But in my honest opinion, that's why they've been quiet. Because there should be no football. I'm not saying don't go out, smell a rose, enjoy nature, get some sun, walk in the park. I'm not saying that, but we're talking full contact. You know, when you think about the scrimmages, the drills, just a preparation for a game. Nah, don't do it. But at the end of the day, you know, the reason why they're even considering playing is because, I mean, let's keep it real. Black people, right, we're the entertainment of the planet, right? I know some people are going to be upset, but let's keep it real. Young black boys, their bodies are expendable. They don't care. I'm just telling you, and that's why I tell people, College football is a business. That's why I hate when people like Tim Tebow, they get on there. Oh man, they pay the players to take the love away from the game. The love away from the game. So the NCAA can treat college football as a business. The coaches can treat college football as a business. But the players, they're supposed to treat college football like rec ball. And just have the love for the game. Just the love. Can't play them because of the love. College football is business. And don't forget that. This is big business. These colleges, these coaches are concerned about their own self-interest. And that's just a fact. So, again, in my honest opinion, I believe that parents and family members have been quiet in regards to their children playing football because a lot of them view their sons who are playing D1 football as a come-up. That's all, as a meal ticket. So let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Peace.
Nigeria. Y'all be killing me with this black market gas from Nigeria here in Benin, all over West Africa. Y'all be getting this black market gas on the street corners.